My name's Andy Margett, I'm 40 years old, married with 3 children, and I'm from Derby. Came back from work one day in June 2007 and my wife got my son in my arms, in her arms, and the statement. She found one of the statements, and for the first time in a couple of years I was totally honest with her, and it felt like a sudden whoosh, like, I've been caught. Told her absolutely everything, and this famous 2 words were, get out. Handed over all the financial control to her and stuff and all like that. But it's like a psychological barrier to this day. Got in the car, I like my clubby trance dance music, I'm right into it all still, really, but I didn't turn the radio off, turn the CD player off in the car, and just that 10-15 minute drive to go and tell my mum and dad what I'd done over that period of time. All I could hear in my head was a death march, you know what I play at a funeral. So I was like, that's where I'm going to end up. I'm going to die. It's going to kill me if I carry on the way I am. So I went to my mum and dad's, told them all, everything again, blurted it all out. Lots of tears, lots of tantrums, lots of expletives. Got called every name under the sun. I deserved it, to be fair. But they knew I was at my rock bottom. I needed to get help. So obviously financial control's gone. Looked online, found Gamblers Anonymous meetings in Derby. Got dragged there kicking and screaming, thinking no one's like me. I'm blaming everybody else, blaming bad beats, blaming the bookmakers, blaming the online companies and stuff. It's not me, it's not my fault. Not my fault. Then I was in that GA room and like a nodding dog. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that lie. And just listening to other people's stories, and it was just fantastic to listen and think, I'm not alone, I'm in the right place. It's going to take me time. And I remember a few months into my recovery, Boxing Day 2007, my missus, the biggest thing that I lost in my life was trust in me. My wife wouldn't hold my hand for months and months and months. She'd walk in front of me, walk behind me, and we'd just talk courteously while we're bringing up our son. But the trust started to regain, family as well, started to make amends with people. But I remember Boxing Day 2007, and it was a day, a massive gambling day in the country. And my wife and my son had gone down south to see family and friends, and she left me with 20 quid for the day. And I only been used to like a couple of pound a day, and I was desperate to gamble. I really wanted to gamble. Bouncing off the walls, I was banging the tables and everything. I was like, on my own, I needed to get rid of this 20 quid. And I was like, what do I do? With my logic, I need to get rid of this money so I didn't gamble. So I phoned up a Chinese takeaway. Chicken curry, chow mein, fried rice, chips and some prawn crackers. Comes to about 18 quid. I gave him the 20 as soon as he got to the door. I don't want no change. Put on a few pound in weight, but it got me through that day without gambling. And then that 8 months turned into 1 year. Got my 1 year pin. Turned into 2 years, and now over 12 and a half years gamble free. Yeah, so for me, Gamblers Anonymous saved my life. Yeah, there is other aspects of help out there like GamCare and other various avenues like NHS services and things like that, and Beacon and Break Even. There's quite a lot of like places, Gordon Moody as well, which is residential. But for me, Gamblers Anonymous helped me. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't like to be probably in a kind of a group, so to speak, and listen to other people talking about how their lives got ruined by gambling and things like that. But for me, I took a lot out of listening to other people and learning from other people as well and their past experiences. And what better place for therapy than being around other people who've suffered the same as you. For me as well, basically it's a chance to where you can have like a couple hours out of like normal life really, and get things off your chest and just talk honestly and openly, and you'll be not judged either, no judging either at all, and people understand what you're going through, and you can build up relationships with people. Obviously they do the 12 steps with the therapy with that, but that wasn't really my cup of tea. And but if people wanted to do that, so be it, and get a sponsor and do them religiously and go through it and everything, that's fine. There's a lot of people who go out and go weekly, fortnightly, or go to as many meetings as possible. Do what's comfortable with your recovery. You want to make it as hard as possible to not gamble. And now, obviously, I'm not probably at GA as much as I used to be. I still turn in now and again to the meetings and just say hello to people and things like that. But for the first 2-3 years, I was really involved, going twice a week, getting help and helping myself really, and it turned me into a better person as well. And my life changed. Wife started to trust me. It helped me regain trust in the family and my wife. And I've got another lad and a daughter as well. One born on Valentine's Day, one born on Christmas Day. I mean, what are the odds of that, so to speak? To throw obvious gambling pun in, but I like to take Mickey out of myself. I've changed as a person totally as well. I was quite confrontational in an argument. If someone told me it was grass was green, I'd tell them it was blue. Nowadays I breathe. I take people's debates. If I disagree with them, that's fine. If they disagree with me, that's fine as well. I'm not there to change minds. I'm not there to do it for them, so to speak. I rather agree and disagree, etc. I breathe. I will not say the first thing that comes into my head. I'll try and breathe and do the second thing, because that's usually the right and best way to go, so to speak. About 3.5 years ago, I did a YouTube video, just story, a bit like what I'm doing now. I've had about 46,000 hits, and over that course of that time when I used to be doing my vlog, I've had over 800 people message for help, really, so hopefully it's kind of helped a lot of people, my story and my online life, so to speak, so yeah.